Scorpio, how are we today? Just doing our weekly readings. This week, obviously, Christmas week. So we are looking at Christmas week, seeing what's going on for you, any important messages, anything important that you need to sort of know about over the Christmas period. So, this week we are sort of covering Christmas as well as a few days either side, okay? Please subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I super appreciate that. So thank you so much for everyone who has already subscribed, and all the comments, the likes, all that sort of stuff. It really does mean the world to me. But this week, Scorpio, I have here the magical messages from the Fairies Oracle. We are using the Jester Lenormand as well as the Love Angels Oracle. Okay, so getting sort of straight on into it for you, Scorpio. Okay, anything Scorpio needs to know about Christmas? What's going on for Scorpio this Christmas? Any important messages for our Scorpios? Scorpio energy, what is going on? Scorpio. Normally, I've only been getting like one, maybe two cards for everyone. But I do have three here because I feel as though the bottom of the deck card is quite integral to your energy here as well. Firstly, we have the Love Life card. The basis of your questions involve your romantic life, which is now changing for the better. Okay, we also have Connect with Nature. I'll come back to that one because, the bottom of the deck, we have Admit Your True Feelings to Yourself. Be honest with yourself. Only you know what it is you truly desire. So this is in connection to this Love Life card. Okay, your romantic life, your love life. Your energy is kind of saying to me here, Scorpio, that, like Christmas, it's Christmas. But there's a part of you that you're struggling to admit to yourself that, Scorpio, you don't even care about Christmas. There's something in your love life, in your romantic life that it's like that's the main focus for you over the Christmas period here, and there's something maybe that's been maybe worrying you, or it's this energy of it's holding you back from just enjoying Christmas and focusing on Christmas in the way that you say that you are, if that makes sense. It's kind of this energy of, like a little bit of, trying to hide from the fact that you care about love. And you're not admitting it to yourself that you even care about something that's happened in love or something that you're wanting from love. A little bit of reassurance for you there, though, with, it is changing for the better. Okay, it is changing for the better. And I just feel as though there's this energy here of you needing to just admit it to yourself that you care. That it's, it's not something that, the more that you're trying to push it away and ignore it and say that it doesn't matter, the more it's taking up your focus and the more it's going to keep holding you back from, other areas where you're wanting to pay attention to. Like, connecting with family, connecting with, the joy of Christmas in general. Looking forward to, New Year's and resolutions and all the things that next year might have in store. You need to maybe sit down and face yourself about this love stuff and work out exactly what it is that you're, not being honest with yourself about love, when it comes to love, that you're kind of like, I'm not even going to look at that right now. Maybe you do need to look at that. We do see connect with nature as well. So you're rejuvenated and inspired by spending time outdoors. So this is kind of how we get back on track a little bit here, Scorpio. Go and ground yourself with some outdoor nature energy. Okay, obviously being a water sign, connecting with water is great for you guys, but I understand that that's not possible for everybody at the moment with the way that you may be in winter, so you can't just jump. You maybe not be able to go to the beach or to a river and things like that. So just connect with nature in some kind of a way. Go and talk to your favorite tree, or go and do a bit of gardening or something along those lines. Go and connect with nature, and get this love stuff out of your system a little bit here, because it's just holding you back at the moment, like because you're just not admitting it out loud to yourself. So I feel like that's all you need to do, Scorpio, is just kind of sit with yourself in nature, admit to yourself, look, Scorpio, you actually do care about this love stuff. Is it something that's happened in the past that is, that you do care, that the fact that it's still niggling away at you and you still have emotions about that? Or is it something that you're wanting in love that you dare not hope for? I get for a couple of you there that you that's why you're trying to push it down, is because you're like, oh, I can't even verbalize that I wish for that, because then it's putting too much stock in it, and if it doesn't happen, I'll be even more upset. But you need to just verbalize it to yourself and just be honest with yourself about how you truly feel when it comes to this love thing. Okay, for some of you it may be a specific thing that's happened in the past, and for some of you it's a specific thing that you're wanting in the future here. So just be honest with yourself, and go sit in nature for a minute and just be honest with yourself and verbalize it to yourself, and then you will find you'll be able to move on to other things and focus on other things. Just kind of like get it out of your system a little bit. Okay, Scorpio. Messages for our Scorpio over Christmas. I am seeing emotions here. Coming through with a lot of softness. So I feel like this is, an extension of the message we just saw, that you're just needing to get this out of your system a little bit, and, so that you can start to deal with the emotions that you have connected to romantic life and, your love life. You're just needing to sort of verbalize it to yourself here, and so that we can get it out of our system a little bit and focus on Christmas. I'm not getting much Christmas energy here. This is just stopping me from thinking about anything else. The more you're trying to not think about it, the more it's overtaking your every thought. I kind of feel like here, Scorpio, it's like we do have the lily first and foremost. So for a lot of you, this is something that has maybe happened a long time ago. And for others of you, this is more so, long-term goals when it comes to love that are sort of, I want this long term, and how come I haven't been able to find this long term? But that is also the card of emotional intimacy. So being more emotionally vulnerable with your own self, verbalizing that stuff, having that conversation with yourself. We have the birds there as well. Having that conversation with yourself, it really enables you to focus on the bigger picture and the longer term stuff, and work it out a little bit clearer within your own self, just being very vulnerable and emotional with your own self. We do have the woman here as well, So I'm kind of getting that the more that you're having this conversation with yourself, the more freedom you're able to express emotionally within your own self. And because we can see the feminine figures kind of dancing here, and it kind of does feel as though, you need to let it out. You need to just let it out. And that's sort of allowing you to then, dance off into the sunset, and, that freedom, it's giving freedom and expression, allowing yourself to, cool, now that's off my shoulders. I can dance and party and enjoy myself. For some of you, there may be, like a feminine figure that you are wanting to discuss these things with, have a conversation about this with. So for a lot of you, though, it is just sort of with your own self, with your emotional side, that, nurturing the fact that it's okay for me to have emotions within my own self, to find the softer side of yourself and get in touch with that at the moment. All right. And for some of you, that may be Mother Earth that you're wanting to connect with here. Talk to Mother Earth. Sometimes if you're out in nature, sometimes it's easier to, visualize talking to somebody. So, if that needs to be Mother Earth, just to give you somebody to focus that conversation on, go right ahead and do that. She will listen. Okay. But very feminine energy there. So getting in touch with your softer side. For some of you, it is also, though, you may want to actually extend that conversation outside of yourself to a feminine in your life as well. So like a mother figure, sister, aunt, a feminine figure. For a lot of you, it's an actual female. Okay. But we'll have a look here and see if there's any other messages for you as well. Obviously that's just wanting to talk about that one thing, because, it's overtaking your Christmas at this point. Okay. You're not focusing on Christmas because this is going on in the energy, and because, until you face this and admit the truth to yourself, you're not able to find the Christmas spirit in there, Scorpio. So, Scorpio, any other messages for Scorpio, please? Faith, a lot of faith for you. Okay, so we see some reassurance coming through for you. All right, we have the card that says, have faith. And then we see, take a leap of faith. All right, so having faith, the angels are working behind the scenes to make this flourish. Okay, so have faith. What you're wanting, we did even see that message in that love life card as well, which is now changing for the better. What you're wanting is coming. Admit your true feelings to yourself, and then have faith that what you want can be yours, will be yours. Okay? Take a leap of faith and admit the truth to yourself. Talk to yourself. Connect to your emotions, your softer side. Okay? Only when you're willing to step out of your comfort zone will you reap great rewards. Okay, so Scorpio, we all know that you guys are someone who does try to hide sometimes from feelings. All right, so now you need to take a leap of faith. And like I said, you're only needing to do this with yourself. You don't need to tell anybody if you don't want to. All right, but you need to admit it to yourself. You need to be honest and open and vulnerable with yourself. I know it feels like you're taking this huge big leap of faith, but doing so and then having faith that you will and can have what you want, it moves you in the right direction, and everything else sort of falls into place around that. Okay, so needing to really look at this issue before we can actually even enjoy ourselves over Christmas, Scorpios. So a little bit of homework for you guys this week. So just in being truthful and honest with yourself. So it's I just feel like it's For you guys, it's a bit hard, and that's okay. That's why it feels like it's such a big leap that you're having to take to actually admit this to yourself and be honest with yourself. But it's going to move you in the direction where you need to be, and and then you can get up and dance to all them Christmas carols and dance around the living room and just enjoy Christmas and have fun. Okay, because I'm not seeing Christmas energy here at all. It's needing to sort yourself out a little bit, Scorpio, not gonna lie. All right, so if you want to enjoy Christmas, you need to do the homework. All right, not sorry to put you back to work, Scorpio, but that's what we have for you today. You are more than welcome to check out your other placements, of course. Please subscribe if you're not already. Please have an awesome Christmas, and I will see you all again soon.